Yeah, well, I guess, and also thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay, but it's a very real thing to be going through behind the scenes.
And the answer is, would it be fair to say not really okay and really been a struggle?
Yes.
For those of you who think that Meghan Markle was caught taking pictures in the park, unaware that they were taking pictures of her, and this is suddenly posted everywhere, you have another one coming. Really? Where is the bodyguard? So when you're having a photo shoot, they usually cordon off the area. But no, we have Meghan Markle. Why? Meghan Markle is always the victim. It's like me. Oh, I couldn't make it big because people are racist. You know, it's like, where are those children of hers? I'm sure the kids would love to be at the park too. You know, in the maid interview, which I will leave here, the maid said that Meghan Markle lives near Beverly Hills, near La Cienega Park. Meghan Markle spends most of her time in Hollywood or Beverly Hills rather than in Montecito. Oh, I know what you're going to say. Well, the girl's got to work. I understand that. But so you know, driving to, unless she has a helicopter, which I don't think she does, she has to drive. And in a good day, that's about 2 hours one way and 2 hours the other way. So that's 4 hours. And then if she's working, that's about 6 to 7 hours there. So if you really think that this was a dude that just walked by and filmed there, and suddenly it's all over the TikTok, no. It doesn't work that way. You know, because let's not forget what Meghan Markle says about social media.
It's a tricky one because I'm not part of any of that. And again, as Adam knows, I don't look at it.
You never look at, say, Twitter?
No. I'm sorry, no.
She doesn't see any social media at all because, of course, she reads The Economist. Nobody buys that BS. So it's probably her bodyguard. Because where is the bodyguard? Then isn't Harry fighting a court case somewhere in the UK because their security is terrible? And let's not forget that Los Angeles is pretty unsafe. So Meghan Markle is standing there, just this person, and then they just walk by. They don't ask for an autograph. They don't ask for anything. Yeah, like that happens in California. You're going to see a star that you like, and they're there. There's no protection, and you're not going to say, hey, hello, it's me. I was wondering. They're not going to say anything like that. It's actually quite terrible. If you think about it, it's quite terrible. I mean, where are those children? You would think, you know what? Since she's such a super mom, because let's not forget that Lily, that phantom children, that little paycheck of hers, she would love to be at the park. She's like, what, 3 years old right now, according to what she said the kid is? She would love to be running around the park, that park. So the maid was right, because this woman is always seen eating at restaurants pretty much on a daily basis. Isn't she a mom first? Even Julia Roberts took time off to raise her children. You know, celebrities are taking time off to raise their children because they can't afford to do that. But here is Meghan in a park. You would thought, you know, as a mom, oh, you know what? I'm going to be doing a shoot in the park. This is great. I'm going to bring my kids so I can spend time with my kids. But that doesn't dawn on Meghan Markle's mind because, of course, it is my very humble opinion that those kids, if she has them, they're, as I said before, they're just little paychecks. And they get in the way of her being this star. So the reason why Meghan Markle did her own photo shoot and her own pap thing is because even Backgrid is refusing to show up to take the pictures. This is how desperate Meghan Markle is. Because the paps refuse to come and see her. She's doing her own things, having her photographers or her bodyguards send these and distribute them on TikTok. Oh, look, the Duchess. Oh, when you run into the Duchess with zero protection, zero bodyguards, and you know somebody's fluffing her up and doing these little things. Do they think that we're really dumb? I mean, she's really falling hard, guys, because for Bagrid not to show up, I mean, they usually have the excuse not to go to Montecito because it's too far, so they ask her to take the pictures, to have these bodyguards, or even her assistants take the pictures or the videos, and they send it to Bagrid and they sell it to Bagrid, right? But if the Bagrid refuses to show up to distribute your own pictures, and you have to resort to having your bodyguard give it to one of your Sussex squad in order for it to be shown there, that's not good, is it? That's bad, Meghan. That's bad form. Because she wants us to know that some brand wants her. Some brand wants her. She's doing this big photo shoot with like 4 or 5 people without being cordoned off. This is the most amateurish thing I've ever seen in my life. Because when you do proper shoots, you have like different, but here you have one dude with one thing lifting it up. These are all her people from Archwell Foundation. She doesn't have like cameras here and there, which is a proper photo shoot like she did and when she did that Vogue thing, you know, whatever it was that she did, that she's posing, she's lying on her stomach, they have cameras, they have this. No, this is Meghan Markle pretending to be looking natural with one of her minions, with holding one of those light reflector things, having another person fold her sleeve because of course she can't fold it her own, and you know, and having her bodyguard film that little video and have it distributed to TikTok. How embarrassing. I mean, it's so painful to watch. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. And she's in Beverly Hills. She's not even in Montecito. You know, she can't even say, well, the Papas don't want to come because, you know, it's all the way to Montecito. They don't want to drive. No, it's in Beverly Hills. And she found them and they didn't come. Isn't that terrible, guys? And nobody cares. But most of all, I heard that Harry and Meghan are paying $3 million a year almost in security. And yet, there's not one bodyguard inside in an unsecured area in Los Angeles, in Beverly Hills, in the park, near Beverly Hills, because it wasn't really in Beverly Hills, it was near Beverly Hills. But she's in an unsecured area with 0 bodyguards. What's going on here? Isn't she afraid? Didn't she say she was banging herself? Crying for her life. I was banging. Are my children safe? Such horse crap. But yeah, she's okay. She didn't feel secure in a Montecito mansion with a bunch of alarms and a bunch of things because she claims that somebody said that they wished her dead, which is BS. I have never read anything, and certainly we don't talk about like that in our channels. But she feels safe in a place near Beverly Hills without the bodyguards, completely exposed in an unsecured area, having her minions, because this wasn't even a professional photo shoot, because it was one lone guy holding one of those light reflector things for her to walk by. It is, I mean, Meghan Markle has gone back to her modeling days in her very young years. She really has, guys, because that is painful to watch. And as usual, don't forget to click like, share, and bloody subscribe, beautiful people. And don't forget to go to my Spanish channel as well. Thank you very much. How embarrassing.